Hello, everybody. Welcome to day one of the Sell Anything Masterclass. I am so excited for today's call and for the next 3 days because I'm about to teach you some of the best things about selling to help you attract more clients, to help you break those limiting beliefs around selling. And I'm just so grateful to every single one of you who is about to watch me, who has joined me live right now. And I'm about to teach you some great things. To those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Dominika Blaszczok, and I am a life and business coach, a self-published author, and I absolutely love helping people. I'm so passionate about helping people change their life, change their business, the way they sell, the way they operate. And today I am gonna blow your mind. We have day one of the Sell Anything Masterclass. And today we are focusing on mindset and buyer psychology. So if you are joining me live, say hello in the comments. Let me know when you're jumping on from. For the moment, I can't see any comments, okay? I need to use my phone to see the comments because I cannot see them here for some reason, but I will keep an eye on them. So say hello when you are jumping on. Let me know if all is good, if you can hear me. And today I want to help you shift how you see selling and yourself as the seller, because sales it's so important. If you run an online business, if you don't sell, your business is not going to grow. And so many people teach like sales in a very negative way, very shady tactics. And that's not what I am about to teach you. I'm not gonna teach you stuff like sell me this pen, one of those weird things like that people teach. It's none of those things. I'm gonna help you break limiting beliefs that you have around selling. I'm gonna help you see why people buy, why they don't buy, the buyer psychology. And this is not to manipulate anybody. This is not for you to be shady about your sales. This is simply so that you can improve your selling. Okay, it's gonna be such a powerful topic. I am so excited about it. So if you're excited, let me know in the comments as well. Let me see if I can see anybody here. Oh, hello, Vera. How are you doing? Oh, you're joining me from Nigeria. You can hear me loud and clear. Thank you so much for this confirmation. So I am safe enough to go ahead. So before I get started on today's call, I want to touch on some housekeeping. Okay, housekeeping is very important. So those of you who have registered for the masterclass through the link, right? Link that I have probably provided you one way or another, you will be able to see all of the information in the email, but also you will be able to receive like the replays as well. Because now on Facebook, you can only see the replays for 30 days. Facebook deletes live videos after 30 days, but don't worry, great news is that I will be sharing this masterclass replays on my YouTube channel. So if you have registered for the masterclass, you have signed up for it, you will receive the links to the replays on my YouTube channel straight to your mailbox, okay? For those of you who haven't registered yet, you are more than welcome to register so that you get the replay links. Just feel free to reach out to me and I'll send you the link so you can register, because then you will receive the emails from me, okay? Alternatively, you can watch here on Facebook or on my YouTube channel called Invisible Mindset, okay? And also, I want to share with you something very exciting. I am so excited for this. I have decided to do a draw, and I have a couple of things that I will be giving away completely free for those of you who share my live stream, for those of you who share the masterclass, okay, the live stream. If you are sharing, make sure to tag me, because if you don't tag me, I might not be able to see it and I will miss it, okay? So Feel free to share if you want to participate in the competition, because I have some exciting things to give away and you might want to take advantage of that. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to say. Let me see if there's any more comments. For the moment, I cannot see any other comments. Okay, but they should appear soon. So let me know when you're jumping on. Say hello, and I'm about to get started. I am super excited for this topic, for today's call, because I know that so many of you are entrepreneurs or are just starting out selling some kind of product or a service online, and you need help with it. You don't know where you're going wrong, and I want to help you switch that. Okay, so I'm going to share with you some like limiting beliefs, how to switch those limiting beliefs, and I'm going to share with you like why people buy, why they don't buy, how people think when it comes to buying. Okay, so it's gonna be exciting. Feel free to take notes, although it's not compulsory, because you are gonna have lifetime access to the replays on my YouTube channel, so you'll be able to always come back to it. And yeah, feel free to drop any questions as I go along in the chat. Okay, when I see them, I'll be going into the chat every now and then so that I can answer your questions, because I want to help you. And yeah, so feel free to ask any questions. So look, my biggest mindset shift around selling that has helped me achieve like $1,000 days, $1,000 days, more than $1,000 days. Okay, like I even had like 1,600 plus dollar days. This was the mindset shift. Seeing my products or services as a tool, as a service to help people. And I know that maybe some of you already heard this before, but I want to repeat it and I want to touch on it in a little bit different way, because I always felt like I would like to, help other people. I would like to create something that other people could benefit from. And when I started selling those things, I was a little bit like scared, I was scared of the fact that I am gonna sell. I was scared of the fact that like people might think I'm pushy and all that stuff. But the truth is, if you have a great product or a great service and if you don't sell it to people, you are not helping them. So my biggest mindset shift has been the fact that I now see sales as something that I help people with. Because think about it, realistically, when you sell, let's say, makeup, something for skincare, okay, so like skincare, something for skin, something for health, let's say you help people with mindset, whether maybe we look at electronics, right? People buy electronics. All of these stuff solve a problem, solve some kind of problem. And this is why they help people. And that's why everybody who is successful, all of these big entrepreneurs online, gurus, whatever you want to call them, they say, if you want to make money online, solve a problem. And the thing is this, you don't need to come up with like solving the problem yourself, because in this day and age, you can join a network marketing company that has already the products and then you just sell them. So you are helping people. So what has helped me personally is this. If I don't sell my products or services to people, I am not helping anybody. And even if I give a product away for free, that's still selling it. All of you guys who have registered for this free masterclass, I have sold it to you, but I have sold it to you as a freebie. Okay, but you have seen something that appealed to you, that you found will be beneficial for you and for your business, for the way you operate, to improve your sales skills, and that's why you registered. But I still sold it to you, even if it was free. If I didn't even make this masterclass, if I didn't sell it to you, I wouldn't be able to help you. So do you see where I'm coming from? Everything on this planet, whether it is electronics, whether it is skincare, whether it is like helping people with fashion, whether it is selling them a brand new car, whether it is courses that, teach some skill, you are helping people. So unless you see your product or service as helping people, you will struggle to sell it because you're going to feel like it's too pushy. Nobody wants this. Why should I even try selling it? But if you see it as I am helping people, then you will want to sell it and you will be happy to do so. When I switched my mindset from I am pushy, nobody wants to buy this, to I am helping people, I have had $1,658 day. Just like that. One mindset shift. And of course, I worked on my mindset throughout the years and stuff, but this was the biggest breakthrough I had. I am helping people. Think about it this way. If you go to a shop that sells electronics, okay, and you see laptops, you see a phone, you see a tablet, they all solve some kind of problem. They help people maybe communicate with one another. They help businesses to operate better. They help people go live. They help people take pictures. They help people make videos. Do you see where I'm going with this? Every single product or service solves some kind of problem. Okay, I just want to go and look at the comments. Oh, hello, Maya. Hello, Brit. How are you doing? So glad to have you guys here. That's all the comments I see for now. So yes, all of the services or products solve a problem, all of them. So when you see your product or service as I help people, you are going to change people's lives and you will attract more clients in the process. Because let's say you sell skincare. Your skincare might be helping people get rid of like redness or acne or wrinkles. You are helping people. Do you know what I mean? You are helping people because you sell that skincare. If you are helping people make money online, you are helping people make money online. You sell a course that can help them to maybe make passive income or something. This is amazing. And here's the thing, okay? You're not here to like convince people and push them. You're here to help them. When you deep down in your soul feel like I am helping people, thanks to my product or my service, this person's life can change, you will not need to convince anybody to join your team, to buy your products, to buy your services, because you know that it can help them. So you are going to be like, buy it because it will change your life. Okay? That's the truth. That's the truth, you guys. And look, I know that a lot of you have limiting beliefs around selling, and every step of the journey towards like entrepreneurship, running an online business, it's gonna require some mindset shifts. That's the truth. But I want to break down some limiting beliefs for you today, and let me know in the comments if you relate to any of this as I go, okay? So one of the limiting beliefs that you might have is people can't afford this. How many of you can agree that you might have this limiting belief? People can't afford the products I am selling. People can't afford the services that I sell. Let me know in the comments, okay? Great. Here is the thing, you guys. I'll break this belief for you once and for all. So you will never, ever question the worth of your product or service ever again. Okay? Listen to this. Listen to this. People buy what they want. People buy what they want, and it doesn't matter what the price is. And in a little bit, I'll explain more about this, how people buy, okay? But look, if somebody really, really, really wants something, they will even save money to buy this. How many of you can agree that one point in your life, you really, really, really wanted something and you have saved money for it in order to buy it? It might have taken you a couple of weeks, a couple of months, maybe even a year, but you eventually were able to buy what you really, really wanted. So do you see where I'm coming from? Think about it. Maybe it was like you wanted to buy a new phone, you wanted to buy a new laptop, you wanted to go on a holiday, you wanted to buy some kind of course or a program from some kind of mentor, you wanted to maybe buy a house if you are one of those people who already bought it. You had to save some money aside in order to do so. So why would your service or product be any different? Why would it be any different? If somebody really, really, really wants it, they are gonna put money aside. They are gonna put money aside and they will be glad to buy. They are gonna be so excited. They're gonna be like, oh, I put €5 into my savings in order to buy it. I'm buying it soon. Yeah. That's the truth. Listen, I used to be in network marketing company before, okay? And I used to sell supplements. Eventually I left because obviously my calling was something else, but I used to sell these supplements. They were amazing, right? They helped with skin, they helped with hair. And I had a friend who was like, look, Dominika, I genuinely cannot buy it now, but I am putting money aside in order to buy it. 2 or 3 months passed. She came to me and she bought the product plus extra. She saved the money and she was like, I can't wait to buy it. I can't wait to buy it. I'm putting money aside every single week. So do you see? If somebody really, really, really wants something, it doesn't matter how much it costs. They will find a way to do it. Some people save, some people borrow money, right? Some people pick up extra shifts in order to buy it. So why do you think they wouldn't do that for your product or service? Why do you think they wouldn't do that for your product or service? Tell me. I personally saved money in order to buy certain things, whether that was a holiday, whether that was a program or a course, whether it was like new electronics. Everybody does it. So why they don't do it for you and for your products? And we are going to explore this a little bit further, and it's going to make sense to you maybe why they don't do it for your products or services. Because I have people that come to me all the time and they're like, Dominika, I can't wait to buy this program. Dominika, I can't wait to buy this book. It's not the time yet. I really, really can't, but I am buying it soon. They reach out to me a month later, paying full. How awesome is that? I give them the space. Okay. I just want to check the comments. Oh yeah, Britt, I'm so glad to be here. Yeah, I'm so happy to have you here as well. I don't see any other comments for now. But does this resonate with you? Like, have you ever saved money for something you really, really wanted? Because I have. So you gotta stop thinking that people will not do the same for you, for your products, for your services. If somebody really wants it, they will buy it. They will find a way. And listen to this, okay? You might be thinking like, people can't afford this. People are broke, right? Stop this. Stop it. There are people in this world that are buying airplanes, private jets, super yachts. And you think people cannot afford the t-shirt that you sell, the mascara that you sell, the course that you sell? Are you being serious? I used to have this kind of belief as well, and I had to break through that. You know why? Because if you only focus on the fact that people can't afford this, guess what kind of people you are attracting to yourself? The people that cannot afford it. When you think about the fact that there are people who will buy and they will gladly pay in full and they will gladly upsell themselves, buy extra products, this is what you will attract. So we don't want to focus on the people that don't buy. There will always be people that don't buy. Think about it. If you sell makeup, there will never really be any men who will buy from you. Maybe they will buy. It's not impossible, but majority of men might not buy these products from you because it's makeup, right? That's okay. There will always be people who don't buy, but we want to focus on the ones that do. We want to focus on the ones that will. We want to focus on the ones that can do it. Do you know what I mean? So stop thinking about the fact that people cannot afford it. People cannot afford it. And I actually want to touch on this as well, because the last day I made an amazing video. I added it on my YouTube channel about the winter season. Listen to this mindset shift. It literally blew my mind. In winter, so I am a self-published author, okay? And I have a variety of different books published on Amazon under different pen names, okay? And I have like some books that are like seasonal, so for summer, winter, for Christmas, for whatever seasons, okay? And I have one book which is for summer, like summer themed word search coloring book, so people can look up like the words and cross them out, right? You get the idea. I was saying to myself, and I have literal proof of that, I would tell people, like, it's amazing you can publish many books on Amazon, but of course, if you make something seasonal, it's not gonna sell during this specific season. Like, let's say the summer, if you have some product for the summer, it will not sell in winter. A couple of days ago, one of my summer themed books sold in the USA. And we are in winter right now. I live in Ireland. Okay, it's winter time. It's Christmas coming up. Christmas is next week. Okay, and somebody bought one of my books, which is all about the summer. And I was so shocked. And you know what it showed me? Like, we might think, okay, nobody's gonna buy during the winter. Winter for who? That was my winter, not for them. Because when you think about it right now, for example, in Brazil, they have the middle of the summer. The kids are finishing school right now for the summer holidays, and they go back to school in February. So do you see what I mean? Like, summer where? Winter for who? So you might be in a place right now where you might be a little bit broke. You might feel like you can't afford certain things. You are in your winter season. That doesn't mean everybody is in winter season. Stop putting everybody in the same basket. People can afford what they want. I'm telling you, I have seen it happen over and over again. I have had people tell me, Dominika, I can't afford your program, which was like 500 at the time. And then another person, I get on a call with them. In 20 minutes, they're like, yeah, no worries, perfect. Let's go. Like, send me the link. Sold. So there will always be people who can't afford, but we cannot focus on the ones that can't. We focus on the ones that do. I just want to check the comments again. Oh, hi, Yvonne. So lovely to have you here. Hello, Amelia. Thank you. Powerful presentation. Oh, I love that you're loving it. Hello, Cheryl. How are you guys doing? So happy to have you ladies here. Oh, I am so excited. We are only getting started. Like, we are starting off strong, but I am only getting started. You ladies, this is going to blow your mind. And I know that what I'm going to share with you throughout today, tomorrow, and Friday, you will be so shocked, you will be mind-blowing, and in the process, you will attract more clients and more buyers of the products or services that you sell. Okay, another limiting belief, okay, that I want to touch on is no one will pay for this. Nobody wants to buy this. Nobody would pay for something like that. So let's say, for example, you make a coloring book, or you make your own t-shirts, or you want to sell makeup or something like that. And you're like, nobody would really pay for this. You want to maybe create some kind of course or a program to help people, about some kind of skill. You have some kind of skill, you think that people could benefit from it, but you're like, nobody would pay for this because there are YouTube videos that are like free and people can just watch it for free on YouTube. Let me tell you, once again, if somebody really wants something, they're gonna buy it from you. No matter the price, and as long as they trust you and as long as you deliver a good product. Okay, so what if nobody wants to buy it? Nobody will want to pay for this. Let's switch this into something better, shall we? What if thousands of people buy it? What if thousands of people buy my books? What if thousands of people buy my makeup today? What if thousands of people sign up for my programs? What if thousands of people buy my clothing? What if thousands of people buy the jewelry I sell? What if thousands of people register? What if? The truth is, anything is possible. You could meet your ideal client this very second. It's absolutely possible. Right now, somebody could message you and they could pay in full for your biggest offer. But you are focusing on the fact that nobody will pay for this. So guess what? Nobody will pay for this. And look, I want to say this, okay? There is a big difference between nobody will pay for this because you don't believe in the product versus nobody will pay for this because it's so bad, like it's poor quality. Who would pay for this? And I know that everyone watching here, you guys have professional products, professional programs, services, whatever it may be. So people will want to pay for it. Unless you sell something that's completely trash. I mean, like, let's say you literally want to publish a book, you put no effort into it, it's trash. And I'm not saying like you're putting yourself down because you don't believe in yourself. It's trash. You use the AI to generate images for your coloring book. You never edit it. You never checked that it looks good. There are like 5 legs on the lion. And then you're like, nobody's buying. Obviously, nobody's buying because it's shit. Do you get me? So unless it's a really bad product, who would want to buy it? There will always be people who want to buy it. But we always want to put quality first. So let's say you are in network marketing. You don't really have to worry about the fact that your products are high quality. I can barely talk. You don't have to worry about the fact that like whether your products are good or not, because you are only representing the product. Somebody else tests it, they check it, they do quality control. So you don't have to worry about the quality. As long as you're happy with that product and you love it, you know that other people will love it too. Do you see where I'm going with this? Unless it's your product or a service that you do from scratch, you don't have to worry as much about quality. If you are the producer, you have to worry about the quality. You wouldn't sell somebody like a broken water bottle or something that's like doesn't work properly. Okay, so nobody will pay for it. Nobody will pay for it if it's bad, but if it's good, there will always be people. What if thousands of people buy it? What if thousands of people buy it? Majana, hello. I'm a bit late. No worries at all. You'll be able to catch the replay. We are only getting started, but we are starting off strong. So yes, quality always, okay? Quality always, it's so important. Because if you look at something that you make and you genuinely think it's bad, I'm not saying putting yourself down. You're saying to yourself, this is trash. I'm nobody cares about this. No go. Don't do that to yourself. What I'm talking about is genuinely bad. Like, let's say you take a piece of paper right now and like you get your child to like just scribble all over it and you're like, this is piece of art. Although somebody might buy it. You never know. There are some people that would buy it. Okay. But quality always, quality always. Another limiting belief is I don't like showing myself. I don't like showing myself online. What are people gonna think about me? People gonna think I'm weird. People are gonna like talk about me. They're gonna judge me. I don't like showing myself. I wanna ask you this. Is it really true that you don't like showing yourself? Or you're just not really comfortable with it because it's new to you? Do you see? Sometimes we think we don't like something because we are not comfortable with it yet. It's new to us. For example, me, like let's say 2-3 years ago, I didn't feel comfortable on the live stream because, it was new to me. I could tell myself like, I'm not good at this. I don't like showing myself online. But now I see where this was coming from. It wasn't coming from the fact that I genuinely don't like to show myself. It was coming from the fact that like I didn't really believe in myself and I just didn't practice it enough yet. So many people are like, oh, I would like to do live videos, but I'm not good at it. I'm so terrified. Just do it. Just go for it. And, like, for example, because a lot of you are entrepreneurs and I know that you sell products or services and you do want to utilize live streams in order to sell products or services. Do it. Do it. Unless you do it, you will never know if you actually enjoy it or not. And like you will learn how to be comfortable on camera. This is something I talked about in one of my master classes called Execute Masterclass. So I'm not gonna talk about this like in this live stream too much because it was a whole masterclass on its own and it would take way too long and I want to focus on selling. But I want to tell you this one tip when it comes to whatever skill you want to learn. You gotta do it. You gotta practice it. And don't give up before you even tried it. Stop telling yourself, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. You can learn. I don't like showing myself. I look weird on pictures. Stop criticizing yourself. You're beautiful. You're God's creation, the most beautiful God's creation. And stop putting yourself down. Okay? Practice. Try it out before you say, I'm not good at this. You might be uncomfortable because it's new to you, okay? And look, another limiting belief. It's something like, I keep trying and nothing works. I keep trying to sell my products and services, but nothing is working. So many people come to me. I coach people one-on-one and they say to me, Dominika, I have tried it all. I tried live stream. I tried doing reels. I tried making posts. I try and try and try and try and nothing is working. Nothing is working. I keep wasting my time. Why do you think it's not working? That's what I want to ask you. Because deep down, you already probably know why it's not working. Let me give you one example. It might not be working because you're actually not trying. You tell yourself, I have tried it already, but you actually don't. I tried to make a post, but nobody bought. You just wrote it in 2 seconds when you were stressed out about to leave your house to go to work or something. That's not the energy you want to like push forward. That's not the energy. People buy based on energy. And in a bit, I'll talk more about this. But look, sometimes we bullshit ourselves. I sometimes used to bullshit myself. I would say, I'm trying to get clients. I'm trying to make sales. I'm trying to finish this book. I'm trying to finish this project. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying. Do you really try? Or you're just saying it? Just to say it. Sometimes we do things like just, like we don't actually perform 100%. We don't give 100%. We just do a little bit. We make a quick post or something just to say we have done it. That's not what we want to do. If you want things to change, you have to change some things. So if you say to yourself, I keep trying, but nothing is working, are you really trying? And then if you really are trying, I mean, you keep showing up, you really are trying, like you give 110% and something is not working, I want you to look deeper into why it's not working. Why is it not working? Is it your mindset? Is it your message? Are you not showing up enough? What is it that's not working? And sometimes you need people to guide you through that. This is something I work with people one-on-one. But I want to tell you this. There is always a reason as to why something is not working. Maybe you are stressed out. How do you expect people to come to you if you're stressed out all the time? You have to regulate your nervous system. Maybe you need to work on your messaging. Maybe you're not taking photos. Maybe people don't even feel like they know you. Because I can't tell you how many times people come to me and they're like, Dominika, I keep trying to show online, like I keep trying to sell and nothing is working. I go on their profile and I scroll for so long, and I can't see a single photo of them, of the person. How do you expect people to buy from you if you haven't built that trust, if you haven't actually shown yourself? You know what I mean? So people have to feel like they know you. They have to see your face, especially with like so much scam going around right now. Like you don't have a profile photo, or your profile photo doesn't look like you because you generated it with AI. Your selfie, unprofessional selfie, it's much better than you taking a photo with AI trying to pretend this is you when it looks nothing like you. It looks nothing like you. One time, I'll tell you this, and this is not to shame anybody, this is just to show you perspective as to why people don't buy from you, okay? I'll tell you this, and I'll check the comments in a second. One time, I had a Facebook friend, and I seen her photo on her profile photo, and she looked a certain way, right? One day, I seen her post. I'm like, perfect, this is her, whatever. I seen a couple of her photos. Then one day I see her on a live stream. I see somebody pop up on a live stream on my timeline. And I look and I'm like, who is this? I never seen this person. Okay. And I look on the like profile photo, right? The name. And I'm like, this is not her. I keep looking. It looked nothing like her. The live video looked nothing like her. The picture looked nothing like her. So look, AI is brilliant. I encourage you to use AI, but not to take photographs of yourself. Like have at least one real photo of you. You know what I mean? Because people need to feel like they know you. Let me see the comments. I'm scared of this. I know, scared of people, scared that people can judge me. And this is completely normal. But I'll tell you this. If you feel like people can judge you, people will judge you, you have to look deep down where this is coming from. Is it actually the truth? People are gonna judge you? I'll tell you this. There will always be people who will judge. But you have to remember what you truly want out of life. Do you want a better life? Do you want more sales? Do you want more clients? Do you want more people to buy your makeup and your skincare? Focus on the people that will care. Focus on the people that will love you. Focus on the people like you're gonna go live, you are making a post. What if people gonna love this? What if people are gonna love me? What if I find my best friend? What if I meet somebody, like some amazing people on this journey? People will always have something to say. And majority of people stop themselves from like going towards the life of their dreams because they are scared of people judging them. And then they get so in their head they do nothing to go after the life of their dreams. And that's not okay. Go and follow your dreams. Eventually, you will stop caring about what people say. You will actually stop caring. I used to care about what will people say. Look at me now. Look at me now. People could judge me. Why is she wearing all black? Why does she have red lipstick? Look at her background. What is this? Do you think I care? I don't. Because it's my life. And I know that I want to teach people about things. I know that if I don't show up, I'm not helping anybody. People will always have something to say. Do you think people don't judge the fact that I run a YouTube channel, that I am live here? Does she not have anything better to do? in the evening on a Wednesday night? Like, who cares? People will always have something to say. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm doing it like that. I didn't put 100% effort, just quick post, and okay, I'm done. See, this is a big realization. And I really want to applaud you for the fact that you acknowledge this, because the change happens when you become aware of something. You cannot change something if you're not aware of it. So that's why I mentioned, if you are doing things like just to say you have done it, no wonder the results are not coming. Be honest with yourself. Love yourself enough to actually put 100% effort so that you can be proud of yourself. Because look, when you do something just to do it, just to show that it maybe you have done it, but you didn't actually, you are actually disrespecting yourself. And then you're gonna feel bad, your energy will be low, you will maybe be fighting with your partner, you're gonna feel so unhappy, when the truth was there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with your relationship, you are not a failure. The problem is that you're just not being true to yourself. You know that you're capable of more, and you don't deliver. So I want to encourage you to actually give 100%. Give 100%, because if you don't, you're only lying to yourself, and that's the truth, you know. And you are the most important person in your life. You are gonna be with yourself for the rest of your life. You, just you. I am gonna be with just myself. I wanna go to sleep in peace. I want to be proud of my work. Imagine if I would say something like, you guys, I'm going to be running the Sell Anything Masterclass. It's going to be completely free. It's going to happen on the 17th, 18th, 19th of December. Sign up here. And then 17th comes, and I'm like, ghosted. And everybody is waiting, and I have ghosted everybody. Imagine what people would think about me. Imagine what I would feel about myself. Imagine how I would feel. I would feel so bad about myself. I would be like, I'm a failure, when actually you can't fail. There are only lessons in life. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's so important. Sandra, yes, there will be replays available, 100%. I'll send you the link whenever the live stream is finished. You will be able to watch the replay on my Facebook profile, okay? Or on my YouTube channel, and I will send you the link, because I know you registered for the masterclass. I know I always look for excuses, to be honest. See, this is very important. Something to be so aware of. If you really want something in your life, you want more clients, you want more people to know you, you want more sales, you want more people on your team because you're in network marketing, it's 100% possible. It's 100% possible. But how is it going to be possible if people don't know? Sometimes people don't know you sell something. Sometimes people don't know that you have such a beautiful product. So if you're doing something just half-ass, you will get half-ass results. Okay, that's the truth. So you either do it 100% on, or don't do it at all. That's my motto in life. I either give 100% or I don't do it. I have published a new book, and I made it so beautiful. I spent weeks on it, weeks. Look at it. It's so beautiful, okay? You obviously can't really see it here. But my point is, I could have spent one day on this. Do you think it would look the same? No. I spent weeks on it, nights, days. And I am proud of this product. I know people are gonna love it. Nobody is gonna say, this is so bad, I'm unhappy with it. Nobody is gonna give me a bad review on Amazon. You know what I mean? So it's the same with showing up online. If you just make a quick post just to post it, you know what's gonna happen? People will quickly scroll. People will quickly scroll, because you done it quickly, you get quick result. You put the effort into it. you think about it, you feel the energy, you play some nice music. Listen, guys, game changer. Before you make a post, play some relaxing music in the background, just for the minute whenever you're writing the post. Do you know how much change this is gonna result in? Do you know what this is gonna result in? The best posts that I have written were in the state of calmness, and people are like, wow, I love this. Wow, I feel this. So that's how you have to post. That's how you have to show up. 100%. Not just saying you're gonna show up, but you don't. Be honest with yourself. You want this business to grow? You want the money to come? You want the sales to come? Let's go. Everything is doable. Everything is doable. And Majana, you already know that you know me. I have like 1K days. You know my sister who reached like 20,000 in bonuses in the same company as you are. You know that this is possible. You know that this is possible. So go for it. Go for it. If you don't go for it, you will not get it. Go for it. And I'm not talking about like killing yourself in the process, okay? Go for it slowly. Quality versus quantity. Always less and better, okay? Always less posts, better quality. You don't need to post 20 times like some people come to me and they're like, oh, I keep posting, I feel so stressed out. And I'm like, how many times are you posting? 20 times a day. I'm like, whoa, calm down. Stop posting 20 times. Post one amazing post. Make one amazing story. It's enough. It's enough. You don't need to, you're not planning to go viral. You're not an influencer or something. You're running a business. One person is enough. One person is enough. I have 2,000 followers on Facebook right now. I have 1K days. People think you need like millions of followers. You don't. You don't. It's doable. It's 100% doable, no matter what you do, okay? I wish to leave my warehouse. Yeah, I have enough. You see, that's what I'm saying. It's 100% possible for you. There is nothing wrong with you having a job right now while you're building your business, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. You have a job now, it pays for your bills, and you can grow your business. But it's all about making that decision. Make that decision, okay? Go for it. Go 100% all in. And I am gonna teach you how you can sell better over the next 3 days. It's so awesome. I'm so excited because I know that this is already causing some breakthroughs. It's amazing to see, like, as soon as you're aware of something, this is when the change is gonna happen, okay? So become aware of it and change it. Change it, change it, change it. It's the end of 2025. We are leaving everything behind that doesn't work, and we are only taking what's gonna work in 2026 into 2026, okay? It's all about making a decision. And look, there are other limiting beliefs I want to go through as well. I don't want to bother people. I don't want to bother people with my products, like with my posts, with my live videos. I don't want to bother people. You're not bothering people, you're helping people. Do you remember? Social media is free. If somebody is not happy with how you post, with your posts, with your videos, they can unfollow. And that's it. If somebody is not happy, they can take themselves out. Okay? So there will always be people that are not happy, that are happy or whatever. You want to focus on the people that will be happy and the ones that won't. Another limiting belief. I'm not a natural salesperson. I'm not natural at this. I'm not good at this. But you can learn it. You can learn it. It takes practice. Do you think I sold anything on my first sales calls? They were not great, but I didn't give up. I kept doing another one and another one and another one. And eventually, 20 minutes call, $500 sale. Eventually, 30-minute call, 1K day. Eventually, One call, 15 minutes, program sold for 2,000. It's possible. It's 100% possible to be able to sell. It just takes practice. How do you expect to get better at it? When you were a child, you didn't know how to walk. You didn't know how to walk. You didn't know how to talk. You didn't know how to feed yourself. But you didn't give up. You kept going. You kept trying. So this is the same. Sales are the same. You can't give up. You have to keep trying, and you will become better at it. And like another thing that a lot of people are struggling with, like people will think I'm too pushy. People will think I'm annoying. You're helping, and it's your business. You're not pushing anybody. You're informing people that this is available, that your product or service is available, So that's how you have to focus on it. And a lot of people tell me as well, like, look, I don't mind selling, but like, I hate when people say no. I don't want people to reject me. Like, I don't want people to say no. There will always be people who say no. There will always be people who say no. You heard people say no to you before and you survived. Maybe your parents didn't buy you something that you really wanted. Did you die? No, you survived. You're still here. People say no all the time. You have to start looking at a no like it's nothing bad, because every no is getting you closer to the client of your dreams. You go, you invite somebody over, you ask them for like, do you want a glass of water? They tell you no. Are you gonna be like, why did you reject the water? You ask them, do you want some tea or coffee? And they say no. Do you go like, why do you not want my tea or coffee? Like, my life it's over now. My life it's over because you rejected me. You don't want my tea or coffee. Like, I'm so upset. I'm never, ever, ever gonna offer anybody tea or coffee ever again in my life. Never again. I don't want people to tell me no ever again. I'm never gonna invite people over. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna lock myself in my room. I'm done. I'm done. You don't do that. You say, okay, no problem. Maybe next time. Do you see? So you have to start looking at a no in the same way. When somebody says, no, thank you, I don't want to buy this right now. No problem. You have to stop over exaggerating. My life, it's over. I heard a no, I'm gonna collapse into the ground. I'm so embarrassed. No, it's okay. Everybody is allowed to say no sometimes. Have you said no to people before? You have. You have told people no before. Maybe you wanted to buy something from somebody and then you were like, no, I actually don't want to buy this now, or I can't buy this now. People are allowed to say no or yes when they are ready. Okay? Stop taking it so personally, because it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. You just have to like learn to be rejected, kind of like, and it's not actually a rejection, because sometimes people can come back, and look, I want to touch on the last limiting belief, okay, which is like, the economy is bad. The economy is bad. Like, people can't buy this right now. People can't afford it. I already touched on this a little bit before, but I want to tell you, stop saying the economy is bad. People are still booking holidays. People are still buying what they want. Like, people always will. People will always get what they want. And in a little bit, I'll tell you more about like the want, how to get people to want your products, okay? But I want to tell you this, okay? I hope that this resonates, this helped you a lot, and that you resonated with this, because think about what limiting beliefs you have, because there is always a way to fix it and change it, okay? I have knowledge and I know what I'm doing wrong, but I feel like something is holding me back and I don't know what it is. Probably you are holding yourself back. There's nothing really ever holding you back except your mind. You feel like people will judge you. You feel like you're not good at this. You might feel like you're not pretty enough. You're not smart enough. Who is the, like, you decide. You decide. It takes practice. Catch yourself on the bad thoughts, okay? And just go for it. You will never actually achieve anything unless you go for it. How do you think I was able to achieve all those things that I have achieved? By going for it. I could have said to myself something like, I will never publish a book on Amazon because what if nobody buys? It's better for me not to do it. Like, what's the point of even trying? The market is saturated. There are too many books out there. A few of my books became bestsellers. So there are people who stop themselves from achieving their goals because they say, like, nobody is going to buy this. I'm not good enough at this. You are, and you can get better at it. Okay. And look, I want to move on from the limiting beliefs and talk more about like the buyers and then buyer psychology, because this is so important. And I know that this is going to be so helpful for you. The truth is, not everyone is your buyer. It's okay if people can't afford it. There's nothing wrong with people who can't afford your products. They will be able to afford it in the future. Like I said, maybe they will save money to buy it. Maybe they will never buy, and that's okay, because there are people who will. We want to focus on the ones that will. Okay. And I want to also say this. Someone who doesn't buy from you, it's not a rejection. When somebody says to you, like, this is too expensive, say to them, that's no problem. You don't have to explain why this is good, why this is great. You don't have to explain. You just say, no problem. That's okay. That's it. Because there will always be people that buy. And listen to this story. I have something so great to share. It's going to blow your mind. Okay. Last year, I was talking with a lady and she wanted to join one of my programs. And I was selling it for 500 at the time, 500 at the time. Okay. And she was like, look, I'm so interested in this. I love the idea of this. I would love to join. But I'm going to be honest with you. The price actually shocked me. It's way too expensive. I don't want to join. Like, I can't. This is crazy price. And you know what I did? I said to her, that's no problem at all. Let me know when you're ready to join. If you ever have any additional questions, reach out to me. You know where to find me. And in my head, I was like, that's okay. She will come back if she really wants it. One later, she came back to me. And she bought the same program for $1,976. So if somebody says, I don't like no to you, they say, I don't want to buy this right now, it doesn't mean they will never buy it. Sometimes they were meant to maybe pay you more for it. The lady didn't want to pay 500. She paid 1,976 for it. And she was happy to do it. And she was grateful for it. And she was thankful. And I was excited for her. And honestly, like, I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful for every single one of my clients. But do you see what happens? Sometimes people say to you, now is not the time for me. I don't want. But they will come back. They will come back if it's meant to be in their hands, if they're meant to be a part of it. So stop doubting because somebody said no to you. No, it's not always a rejection. Sometimes it's a no for now. It's not a no forever. Okay. And look, your job is to like offer. You don't have to decide for people. People will always want to buy when they are in their power. You don't have to say to people like, but you need this. The reason why you need this, dot. You don't have to over-explain yourself. You don't have to, unless they ask the question like, how does this work? Does it include this? What's the price? Da 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 da. Is there installment plan? You don't have to over explain yourself. You make an offer, they decide to move forward. You don't speak to somebody like they're incompetent. If you are selling something like, let's say you sell a t-shirt, right? You sell a t-shirt to somebody, you're not gonna start explaining like, first you put your head through it, then you put one arm, and then you put the other one, and then you put it down, and you have the t-shirt on. You don't. But sometimes people over explain. You sell makeup wipes, and you're like, but you use it like this. You don't have to explain that. Everybody knows unless they come to you and they don't know how to use it. Okay? So people don't want to feel stupid. People don't want to be like, people don't want to feel like, like they're incompetent. People want to feel like you respect them, like you respect their time, their money, because otherwise they will not buy. If you are looking at somebody like they can't afford it, they are broke, they don't know anything, like let's say I am selling a program, and I look at everybody like, you're an idiot, you need this because you don't amount to nothing. Do you think anybody would buy from me? I wouldn't even want to sell like that. You know what I mean? I believe in my products, I believe in my services, I believe in every single one of my clients, and they get to decide whether or not they buy. And that's completely fine. So you don't need to like over explain it. You don't need to put people down like, you can't afford this, maybe this way you can. No, people have money what they want to buy. And I'm gonna touch on this now in a moment. First, I want to tell you more about the buyer psychology. Let me see if there is any more comments. For the moment, I can't see any, okay? But yeah, drop in the chat if you have like any questions or whatever, okay? And let me know what breakthroughs you are having so far, because I know that this is landing so good. So look, people love to buy, but they hate being sold to. People love to buy. People love going shopping. Some people, like, if they had the money, they would go shopping every single day because they love to buy, but they don't want to be sold to and they don't want to be pushed. And that's why I'm saying, when you sell, you are offering something to people and they get to decide if they want it or no. If they don't want it, that's fine, because it moves you closer to a yes. No, 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 yes, yes, no, 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 yes, 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 no, 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 yes, yes, yes. You get me? Don't focus on the no's. Focus on, they will come back. They will come back. They always do. Every time somebody said no to me, they came back. Next week, like they say no to me, I'm like, that's no problem. That's okay. I trust that they will come back if they want to. And then 1 week later, they're like, Dominika, can you send me the link again? Painful. You see? So that's the truth. And look, energy is everything. Energy is everything when you sell. If you are under pressure all the time and you're trying to explain to people like what you sell, they are gonna feel under pressure too, and more than likely they will not buy. And tomorrow I will touch more, like I'll explain about like creating the buyer's experience and stuff. But I want to tell you this: if you feel under pressure and you're like, okay, so I said this and then I have that, and then you can also buy this, and you know how to use it, oh yeah, da, 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 and you like speak so quickly and everything, people will be like, uh-huh, 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 bye, because they will want to leave. So take your time, breathe, breathe through it. You don't have to rush yourself when you're selling. Believe it or not, I have attended sales calls. Sales calls. It wasn't even like a masterclass. It was a woman selling for 2 or 3 hours, explaining all of her offers. And you know why I was able to sit that long? She was relaxed. She wasn't under pressure. She didn't feel like she's pushy. People joined the call and they were happy to hear about the offer she had. They were happy to listen. So the same can go for you. If you go on a live stream, you want to share something, right? You want to share about your products or services, what you sell, what you do. People will be there to listen. There will be people that don't, but there will be people that do. So focus on the ones that do want to listen. Because I used to stay on calls that were 2 hours. There was no value there. No value other than she was selling. She was just offering her products and her services, and I was listening. And I was happy. I didn't feel like she's dragging it. I didn't feel like she's looking down on me because I wouldn't buy this or wouldn't buy that. That's how you have to look at your clients. That's how you have to look at your potential buyers. Anybody could buy, but not everybody has to. Everybody has their own time. People will come back when they really want something. I trust in my products. I trust in my services. They are the best quality, and people will always come back. Okay? Let me see the comments. Yeah, that's no worries, Brit. I'm gonna talk about makeup products right now. Unfortunately, people always compare to lower quality products and prices and expect to get it cheaper. People will always want the cheaper option. People will always want the cheaper option. You have to focus on the fact that like your product, it's amazing. Your product is the best because it is. That's why you're using it. And if somebody prefers to buy something that will destroy their skin or their eyelashes, they can do that. You don't have to explain why this is better. You can say something, but you don't have to over explain yourself. If somebody says, I can get it cheaper elsewhere, you say, no problem. They will come back to you anyway. People will be shocked that you didn't try to sell yourself. People will be like, really? She wasn't trying to convince me. She let me decide for myself. She let me use my brain. And they will actually come back. They will actually come back. So don't worry about it. People will always like, they will always try to go for the cheaper one. That's okay. That's okay, because that no brings you closer to a yes. Those people will go buy the cheaper mascara or the foundation or a cheaper masterclass or a cheaper course. And then they will come back to you because they will say like, that wasn't great. I wasted my money. I had people came to me like this, for example, to teach them how to start publishing books on Amazon. So many people come to me all the time. They say, Dominika, I actually took a program about this already and I didn't learn anything. And I'm like, well, how much did you pay for it? They're like, $50. I'm like, well, no wonder you didn't learn anything on it. Like, how much can you really learn in a program like that? The same goes with everything. Like, you buy foundation in like pennies or Pepco or something like €2 shop for like €4, $5, whatever. What do you expect? It's gonna be sticky, it's not gonna stay on your face, it's gonna destroy your skin. And then they will come back to you and say, I tried so many different foundations, I tried so many different makeups, I tried so many different skincare products, none of them work. Well, what did I say? You know what I mean? So don't worry about it. People will always have something to say. And you just have to be confident. Okay, you just have to be confident with your products or service. This is the best product on the market. This is why I'm using it. It's the best of the best. If you don't believe in it, how are people gonna meant to believe in it? So always, always, always believe in it. And you don't have to over explain yourself. Okay, when you are buying an iPhone, for example, you go to a store and you want to buy a new phone. Let's say you want to buy a new iPhone. The seller, it's not like, okay, so this is the new iPhone. The camera maybe will work. Maybe it will zoom in, but sometimes it doesn't. You can give it a try. You know, the screen sometimes, like, it works, but if it doesn't, then, you know, like, they're confident that the iPhone is great. They're confident that the iPhone is amazing. They say the camera is the best, the touch screen is amazing. They say the zoom in option is great, like function, sorry, it's amazing, right? So that's how you have to sell. You have to sell to people, showing them how amazing your product is, how amazing your service is. You have to believe in it 100%. You can't just be like, maybe it will work, maybe it's okay. No, it's the best on the market. It's the best on the market. If you doubt, that's why people don't buy. Do you believe in your product or service? Or do you think that it's not too great? Do you think there is better ones out there? Do you think people will just waste their money? What do you think? If you feel like people will just waste your money, waste their money, then don't even sell it. I don't sell stuff like that. If I feel like this is not good enough, like properly not good enough, I don't sell it. Unless it's good enough, I don't sell it. So if you doubt your products, your abilities, you need to work on that. Okay? And look, I told you that people buy what they want, and they gladly will pay a lot of money for what they want, and not a lot of money when they need something. So this is gonna blow your mind, the way I'm gonna share with you this mindset shift. It changed everything for me. It changed everything for me, and it's true. Give me 1 second. It's important to stay hydrated when you talk so much, right? But look, need versus want. If you take anything out of this masterclass for today, take this. When somebody buys what they need, so for example, the groceries, petrol, like whatever they need, toothpaste or something, when they really need it, they just buy the bare minimum. They buy the cheap stuff, they buy the cheapest one, they buy the discounted one. When they want something, they desire something, they really, really, really want it. It's a part of their identity. It's something that can give them pleasure. It's something that can make them happy. They will go for the nice and expensive one. Always. Always. And they will gladly pay big, big money for it. So look, when you go grocery shopping and you need to buy carrots, you're gonna go for the cheapest option. But if you go to the shop and you want to buy carrots, you will buy the organic ones. Do you see? It's the truth. When you go to the shop and you really, really, really need toothpaste, and you don't really care about what one you use, you buy the cheapest one. But if you want new toothpaste and you want to have whiter teeth, you buy the expensive one, for example. Okay? So that's how people operate as well when it comes to online businesses. If they want to buy something they need to buy a mascara because they need to use it for work. They want to look better for work. They're not gonna buy the expensive one because they need it. They need the mascara, so they want the cheapest option. So they will go for the cheaper option. When they want the mascara, because they love makeup and they want to look pretty and they want the eyelashes to get longer, they will buy the more expensive one. And there will always be a buyer for what you sell. Like, look at it this way, okay? People invest money in what they want, not what they need. So buying your product, your service, if it's great, it's an investment. But look, everybody has a different price mark for different things. So pricing often it's not like, is it worth it? But is it worth it for me? And there is nothing wrong with people that say like, this is not worth it for them. Okay, because same product has different value to different people. So for example, for me, if let's say we talk about wine, okay? We talk about wine. If I want to buy cheap wine, for me, cheap wine is about $30. For other people, cheap wine is $5. But for me, cheap wine that I could buy all the time, whenever I want, it's $30. The more expensive wine for me would be like $500 because I don't like wine enough. But there are people who buy wine which is like 2,000 per glass because they want it, because they like wine. They want to taste it, they enjoy it. So there will always be people who want to buy it. For me, wine is not that important. So for me, wine, I'll go for the cheaper option, maybe $30, 30, 40, 50. I wouldn't really go for the more expensive one for now because I don't enjoy wine as much. But when it comes to education, courses, and programs, learning about new things, thousands and thousands are worth it for me because I love it. I love it and I want it and I want to become better. I want to become wiser. I want my business to grow. So I go for the expensive stuff. But again, what is expensive? For me, thousands and thousands are fine. And expensive, it's maybe something that's like 20,000. That's expensive for me where I am right now. Do you get me? So everybody has different marks when it comes to like the price. For me, something it's expensive. 20,000 coach and session, it's expensive. But maybe something for 3,000, 5,000, it's not expensive. For me, a expensive wine could be something like, you know, $500, $300. Cheap wine is 30. For other people, it's different. Cheap wine is $5, expensive it's 30. And that's okay. That's why you have to remember, there will always be people who want to buy. There will always be people who will gladly pay the full price. They will come back if they really want something. You just have to show them why they would want it. And tomorrow I'll explain more about like, you know, creating the buyer's experience, which is going to be so, so awesome. But look, when people buy something from you, I'm just going to say this. They want to know that this will definitely work for them. So you don't want to be hesitant. You don't want to say like, maybe this will be okay for your skin, maybe not. Like, no, it will be great for you. Give it a try, give it a go. You know, because is it like, for example, like, yes, this will help your skin. This will improve your skin versus like, there's no proof that it could. There is already proof because there are other people who used it, you know? Maybe you sell like clothes or something. So you say to somebody like, yes, this will complement your figure, this will complement your body, versus like, maybe it will. Like, what do you think? What do you think? You know, you have to be confident. This will change your life. It will, because it's awesome. Versus like, you will waste your time, you'll waste your money, but go for it. Register. Do you get me? So always remember about giving people value for their money. If you are creating a product or a service, always give people value. Do not just like sell something. Like I said before, sell good quality. Always, always, always. Because that's the most important, quality versus quantity. You have a product, you have a service, it's amazing, sell it. Sell it, inform people that you have it, you know. And yeah, so as you can see, the selling starts all in your mind. Getting rid of the limiting beliefs that you have around selling. I'm not good at this, I'm not good enough, nobody wants to buy, nobody can afford it. Switch it all to something positive, and it takes time. You have to catch yourself on it. But I want you to for homework, homework for day one. I want you to take the next few minutes after we finish the call. I'm not done yet. Okay. But I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to write down all the limiting beliefs that you have around selling, around your business, what you think people believe about your products, your services, what you believe about yourself, all of the limiting beliefs that you have right now. And then I want you to, so you can split the page in half, right? So on one side, you will have like limiting beliefs, everything that's wrong, that's not working, like I'm not good enough, I'm not good at sales, selling is hard, selling is impossible, like nobody wants to buy this, nobody can afford. And on the right side, I want you to write down the empowering belief. So switch the negative to a positive. Nobody can afford this right now. What if thousands of people buy? People can afford it. People buy what they want. They want my products. They want my services. Something like, people will think I'm pushy. If I don't sell, I'm not helping others. If I don't sell, I'm not growing my business. What is my life gonna look like if I don't sell, if I don't change something, if I don't improve this? Okay, always focus on what's best for you. That's the most important. Okay, so do that exercise. Write down your limiting beliefs and switch them into more empowering one, and it's gonna change your life. Okay, it's gonna change your life. If any of you are struggling with any limiting belief, and you don't really know how to switch it, tomorrow I would like for you to bring them to the call. At the very start, we can unpack them and I will help you switch them. Okay. So this is what you can do for homework. I just check the comments. Okay, no worries. I don't see any comments. So apologies if I missed something. So look, tomorrow I will talk about the branding and the buyer experience. So how to create your brand, how to show up online, and creating a buyer experience when they where they are like, I want this. Where can I sign up? Where can I pay? Send me the link. I want more. I will show you how to do it. I'll explain everything. I'm super excited for it. Um, because I want to show you like how when you show up, in a certain way, people will be like, I want this, I love it, like how can I register? I want you to have more clients that will be like, yes, send me the link right now. Because the stuff that I am teaching, it's so amazing, honestly. And everything that I'm gonna teach you over the next 2 days again, um is gonna blow your mind and it's going to change the way you operate as a business. But think about everything that you heard today. Okay. If you want to listen to this call more than once, go ahead and do so. Sometimes you need to hear it more than once in order for it to click. So I want you to take some time with it. Think about what we went through. Okay. The fact that people, when they need something, they buy the cheap one. When they want something, they buy the expensive one. Think about the limiting beliefs, how to change them into empowering ones. Think about the psychology of the buyer, as I explained before. Okay. And write down any limiting beliefs that you have and change them into a positive one before tomorrow. Okay. And tomorrow, you can bring any limiting beliefs that you couldn't switch to a more powerful one, and I'll help you switch it. Okay. And look, I want to say I'm so grateful to every single one of you who has joined me live. For those of you who have watched on the replay, I am so grateful for you. I'm so excited to see what these 3 days are going to do for you and your business, because this material is life changing. And before I end today's call, I just want to remind you to please share the live stream. If you have enjoyed today, if it resonates with you, please share it with others, because to all of you who will share will be entered into a draw, and I will be giving away some amazing free prizes. Okay, so make sure to share and tag me when you're sharing, because if you share, I might not be able to see it. Sometimes Facebook is weird like that. Okay, so if you are sharing the live stream, please tag me so that I can see it. Okay, because otherwise I will not know and you will not be entered into a draw. But please share. I'll be so, so grateful. This is your way to give back to me. And in the process, you will be able to win some amazing things. So I always love giving. I always love giving. I have some great things to give away. So if you feel the energy, if you feel the pull that it might be you, share the live stream, okay? And I'll share more information as to like the prices and everything as we go inside the masterclass, okay? As we go through it. But yeah, do share it with the others and tag me so that I can see it, so your name can be entered into the draw. Let me see if there is any final comment just before I leave. Okay, I see there is no further questions. I would like to thank you all so, so much for day one. I've had the best time ever. Tomorrow I'll be going live again at the same time. So 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Eastern. And if you have registered for the masterclass on the link, you will receive the replays on your email. Okay, so keep an eye on those as well. So thank you everybody once again for your time. I appreciate you. Make sure to think about what you listened to. Take the next half an hour or at least 10 to 15 minutes. Don't just leave, don't just leave the masterclass and leave it aside. Think about the contemplate and bring any questions you have to the call tomorrow. Okay, because I will be more than happy to answer any questions you have because I want to help you. I care about your success and I want to see your business grow. So yeah, thank you everybody once again for your time. I appreciate you. Have the most beautiful evening or whatever time it's there where you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of the masterclass. Love you. Bye bye.